House Speaker Paul D. Ryan delivers remarks at a news conference in March. When McNamee Getty Images. Will Paul D. Ryan call it a speakership after the 2018 election? After the HuffPost pointed to such speculation Wednesday, Politico reported Thursday that Ryan has indeed got his eyes on the exits. The latter story has enough caveats that were Ryan to decide to stick around for a while, it wouldn't really be wrong. The denials from Ryan's RWI's office thus far don't seem to really dispute its central claims. The first denial leans heavily on the definition of the word soon, WHI. But the second only specifies Ryan is committed to the agenda for 2018. Politico isn't reporting Ryan will resign before next year's election. That would be highly unorthodox and potentially deadly for a party that is facing an increasingly fraught midterm, but rather he might quit afterward. Whether that happens or not, it would be completely understandable, and perhaps even predictable. So predictable, in fact, that the Post's Paul Kane did predicted back in 2015 when Ryan first became Speaker. "I think he'll do this for 3 or 4 years," Kane said in October 2015, more than 3 years before the 2018 election. That 3-plus-year tenure would also be completely in line with other recent speakerships. Looking back, 6 of the last 7 speakers have served fewer than 5 years in the job, 3 voluntarily and 3 because their party lost the majority. Ryan committing to another 2-year Congress would put him over that 5-year mark. It is a very long time to be in that job even for a relatively youthful 47-year-old. The below chart is courtesy of Philip Bump. Even without that history, Ryan's rumored exit makes plenty of sense. He is a man who took that job, after all, even as he repeatedly insisted he didn't want it. At the time, conservatives effectively forced then Speaker John A. Boehner Ohio out, and their didn't seem to be anybody else who could win the support of both sides of his party. If the job was thankless for Boehner, Ryan was about to find out just how much more thankless it would become. While Boehner had to deal with an unruly caucus, Ryan has found himself having to deal with an unruly and unpredictable Republican president as well. Frequently during the campaign and since, Ryan has been asked to answer for President Trump's conduct. While his answers are usually meant to deflect, and he's outwardly declined to comment at times on Trump's comments and tweets, it is clear this is not fun for him. For a guy who built a reputation as a policy wonk, more interested in being chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee even House Speaker, he has found himself dealing with Trump's perpetual reality show dramas as much as policy details. Trump's presidency may have seemed like a golden opportunity for Ryan in one way, though. The GOP, after all, has joined control of Congress and the presidency, and for a guy who has long dreamed of entitlement reform and mock conservative fiscal policy a reality, the chance is there in a way Ryan couldn't have expected when he took the job in late 2015. Trump has already turned Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell RKY into a pariah with a newly imperiled majority, and it seems only a matter of time before the House's failure to meet Trump's expectations causes him to truly turn his fire on Ryan too. Nobody around Trump is guaranteed loyalty, especially if they make him look bad. And not only that, but given Trump's problems, Ryan cannot even be sure he will be able to stay Speaker in 2019, given Republicans could well lose the House. Given that, why not spend the next year going for your golden goose, entitlement reform, and not whoa RRY about having to stay in a job that you never really wanted and might not even exist next year?